One of the lightest pack rafts you can find for sale along with a carbon paddle. All of this weighs around 1.5 kilograms. Last year, in 2023, here on my channel, I showed both the packraft and the paddle. I took them apart, assembled them, inflated the packraft and measured it, folding it in different ways so you could understand how to best pack it in a backpack. I also promised to try it out in hiking conditions. However, circumstances were such that I haven't been able to go on a hike with water crossings for over a year. But recently, I at least managed to reach a lake where I could test my gear. Everything I needed fit into a small bag. Inflating the packraft poses no challenges. There's nothing special about it except for one thing: you need to roll up the end of the packraft like a classic dry bag. I don't use inflation bags. Instead, I use a battery-powered pump. Although it typically weighs more than manual inflation bags, it saves time since you can work on other tasks while inflating. For example, inflating the seat, assembling the paddle, and packing other items. While the paddle may seem not very sturdy, it's important to remember that this whole setup is intended for easy water trips, fishing, and crossing simple obstacles during mixed water hiking trips. I certainly wouldn't test the packraft and paddle on rough rivers. Since the packraft is very light and weighs about 1 kilogram, you have to be even more careful to ensure it doesn't get blown away by the wind. You can lightly push off from the shore with this paddle, but I wouldn't risk leaning all my weight on it. I was worried that the packraft would have poor maneuverability, but I didn't notice much difference compared to typical packrafts in the under 2 kilogram category. Of course, it wobbles from side to side and it's hard to stay on course, but the feeling isn't much different from my packraft from the company Black Pike. The only difference is that it probably won't hold 2 adults, but that depends on your weight, of course. I'd say this is the ideal option for hiking in Finland among its many lakes. where the extra 1.5 kilograms will add mobility.